Oh, it won't. It won't. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Rochester Razorsharks Broadcast Network. Here today, a special day. The Razorsharks are 12-0 on the year. They're taking on Philadelphia. And Philadelphia's record, not an impressive one. We'll get to that in a minute. But the game will start now. We'll explain a little bit why we had the wigs on today, Kevin, because it's in honor of a player out on the court who's actually going to tip it up and be with the Razorsharks today.
She's about to score her first professional points as well. Courtney Wagner getting an assist.
Yeah.
Now, interestingly enough, Philadelphia's coming back, and it's 5-on-5. Wagner's the fifth player in there.
And now they'll stop the game, and she'll come out as both teams get a chance to score. She scores the first official point of this game. And there are a lot of people wearing 70s gear today. It's all in an effort.
She's getting a standing O, too.
And well-deserved to get her on the Ellen Show. There's been a very big push this week, and it's a long story, and a lot of hugs and congratulations go out for Wagner here today.
We're going to have her on at halftime. We'll talk a little bit more about it and special things the Razorsharks have done. But right now, basketball, the real stuff.
And for the Rochester Razorsharks, the game tied at 2. Corey Ullman will try to make it 3 and does, shooting from outside. You missed the last game with him, Kevin. A record-setting day, 2 records in one game, most points in a game, most threes made. And I talked to him today, and I said, you know, Corey, what do you do? Are you very superstitious? Are you going to do the same thing you did last game before the record-setting game as you will today? He said it absolutely. He's doing everything the same. No pregame meal, same shoes he had on, same everything. So he is very superstitious, and the Razorsharks are off and running, now scoring the last 5 points.
Yeah, we had the 2-2 tie, actually, to start the ball game, and Stover to make it 7-2 for the Razorsharks in there with the rebound.
And Philadelphia has not scored since then. Ullman trying to draw the foul. Didn't get it. Passes over to Crouch. Crouch over to Ullman. Again, free for 3. That's no good. A little bit too hard. Rebound back the other way. Comes set.
No pregame meal. That's
what he said. He said he missed it last time, and he dropped, I believe, 43. And this time around, he's already 1 of 2 from three-point land. That jumper no good by James Helton.
No, James rushed that shot a little bit. I don't think that's the shot he wanted to take, but he's wide open.
Knocked out of his hands, giving up Freeman, and he flushes it down. Gabe Freeman puts it through. His afro is legit. He had cornrows in, and he just puffed them out for today as we're doing 70s. Yeah, so his is legit out on the court. You can see here, that's all natural. Yeah. Knocked away, picked up, Ullman free to go all the way and gives it up for Gabe Freeman that electrifies the crowd in Philadelphia. Their offense has not gotten off the bus here at the Blue Cross Arena. 11-2, Rochester out to a lead early on in this game.
Well, on a 9-0 run as they go and trade the ceremonial baskets, but it's all been all Rochester. They are going to be outsized today is Philadelphia. That is one of the problems they have. Also, they are 2-5 on the year. They're, believe it or not, in playoff contention. They're a half game out of the 3rd spot. However, they really haven't gelled much of a team. They've only played 7 games. Rochester 12-0. I talked to their head coach earlier, and they have had ownership problems. They've gone through 2 owners already. Yeah. They've had building problems, and Ernest Pearsall says, you know, we're just going to get out on the floor and we're going to play basketball.
So the Rochester Razorsharks out to an early lead. 11-2 as Philadelphia swings the ball around. Flight, very physical team. We had a chance to talk with some of the players and Coach Spawn, and this is a very physical team. They like to talk. The Razorsharks saying we've got to set that tempo early because this team will try to get in your head. The Razorsharks doing just that.
Stover again with a nice block. Try the tip in there on the crouch. It may have been just a short shot.
That's blocked there, but they're going to call goaltending.
Yep, Swingett's going to get the basket.
So Swingett finally breaks a bit of a drought for Philadelphia.
Yep, Rochester on that 9-0 run in the first 2.5 minutes of this game.
8:45 left to go here first quarter. Corey Ullman, first three, went down. Second one did it. Off the dribble and off the backboard and in as he takes his man to the cup.
And that's good to see for Corey Ullman. He's just not a one-dimensional player. He plays defense. He can shoot the three, and certainly he can drive. That's his second layup. The first one, actually, he gave to Freeman. Freeman, he could have put right in.
Sharp trying to draw the contact, got it too, but just couldn't get the ball to go down. Meanwhile, Razorsharks back on the press. Reverse layup. Hilton couldn't get it, but Freeman there to clean it up.
Yeah, and Helton got hit in the head there under the basket. He was looking for a foul, didn't get it.
11-point lead for the Razorsharks. Ford Bay blocked, knocked away, picked up by Stover. Able to get it out to Crouch. Crouch gives it up Freeman. There we go again. Gabe Freeman show here today. So far, so good for Rochester, now out to a 13-point lead.
Yeah, it's been all Rochester, and Ernest Pearsall, the head coach of Philadelphia, has already called the timeout. He may be thinking about another one here because that is a matchup you just do not want anybody on Stover. At that time, it was Kenny Sharp getting blocked.
Stover with the block there. Turnover, Razorsharks. Pull-up jumper by Sharp. They need this. Can't get it to go. Sharp gets it back. Scoop layup, no good. Rebounded by Stover. You know, Stover, that presence in the middle alters shots.
It was 3-on-1 and they couldn't put it in. Sharp had shot from the outside. That didn't work. He went to drive again. That hasn't been working at all. And he is frustrated.
Ullman dicing through that defense and through. Corey Ullman making it look easy.
Yeah.
7 minutes left to go here in this first quarter, and Rochester already out to a 15-point lead.
And again, this is an important game for Philadelphia. They're 7.5 games back, half game out of the third spot. They need a win.
And a big jumper there by Russell Johnson. They needed that in the worst way. The offense for Philadelphia has got to show up here at the Blue Cross Arena.
Johnson with a 2 there, as signaled by Jerry Middleton, the referee out of Richmond, Indiana.
Pull up 3. Ullman, no good. Rebound, and back the other way comes Philly. Ford Bay, Johnson, deep in that corner to Sharp. He'll hold it up, dribble it back out onto the wing. Try to reset that offense up. Pulls up 3. Bang. Big shot for Kenny Sharp from outside.
So they take a little time. They scored the last 5.
6 minutes left to go. Anthony Stover just tried to tomahawk slam that through and was fouled on the way up.
Yeah, smart foul there. I think it was Justin Wright, number 30.
So a little under 6 minutes left to go here in this first quarter. Rochester up by 10, 19-9. We'll be back with more Premier Basketball League action on ESPN3, Soul of the South Network, and the Rochester Razorsharks Broadcast Network.
Just Solutions is the official IT provider of your Razorsharks. From your personal computer to your networking needs, Just Solutions makes a slam dunk fixing it. Call 425-3420 or go to justsolutions.com for more info. Rochester Regional Imaging Advanced Technology makes them your trusted source for X-rays, mammograms, MRIs, and more. To find your nearest Rochester Regional Imaging Center, call 922-X-ray. Your Razorsharks would like to say thank you to Arlen's Costume Shop for providing an assortment of 70 wings, just like the ones Jill and I are wearing. Sunglasses for our staff to wear for tonight's game. Stop by and pick up your costumes for virtually any occasion or holiday. They have a wide assortment to fit your needs. All right, Shark fans, let's see you dance moves for the 70s Tuesday.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Blue Cross Arena. Rochester up by 10. And for those that may have missed it, Courtney Wagner is an honorary captain here today for the Rochester Razorsharks. She's trying to get on Ellen. And Courtney Wagner's story in the Rochester area is known. She has been battling stage 4 brain cancer for 3.5 years now. Her dream is to get on the Ellen DeGeneres show. She goes to Canandaigua High School, and she has been being honored here today. So you see that hashtag, Get Courtney to Ellen. You'll see those posters here today. We made it sort of 70s day today, so you'll see us wearing the wigs at halftime if you missed the intro. And a lot of people sort of dressed up in 70s attire today, so it's a flashback to a decade I know very little about, Kevin.
I grew up in the 70s and 80s. I recognize some of these clothes.
You do?
I absolutely do. My mother wore very flowery things back in the 70s. My dad wore wide lapels and bell bottoms and glasses that were enormous.
Yeah, I was not equipped for any of the 70s gear needed for today. Foul called as Gabe Freeman goes up, and he will head to the line. That's the act of shooting.
Well, you know, that's not a bad play by Philadelphia. That's twice now that they fouled a shooter going up.
And you can almost tell Gabe Freeman is a lot healthier now this portion of the year than he was early on. Remember early in the season, for those watching the Premier Basketball League, he had a thumb issue he was dealing with, a couple of nagging injuries. He's still not 100%, but he's moving freely. He's very calm and relaxed on the floor. Team chemistry is a lot better, and he's just free-flowing, at least in this game. He looks tremendous and totally into it. And, you know, it helps when you're healthier.
Yeah, he's got 10 points already here in the first quarter.
Jumper in and out, no good by Johnson. Back the other way. Allman, don't leave him open for three. That could have been dangerous. Freeman's tip in, no good. Rebound back the other way comes Philly. Nice pass is right. Blocked by Stover. Over to Helton. Allman gives it up. Freeman in for two.
Well, Gabe Freeman's the hot hand, and Corey Allman being very unselfish. 12 points for Freeman.
And it's funny, Allman breaking Freeman's record. Remember, Freeman had that 41. Allman 2 games later had 43. And the two of them are just putting on a show here today.
And Stover, too, with blocks.
Absolutely. Stover's having a block party. Nice reverse layup. And Gabe Freeman feels real good right now.
Philly's calling a timeout, and Allman, that's his third assist, if I'm counting correctly. We don't have those stats in front of us. Hey, got to correct you earlier. You said that Courtney was going to be an honorary captain. No, they actually signed her to a contract. She's on a one-day contract here.
Well, I found it to be interesting because I saw that earlier, and I was like, well, wait a minute. Can an honorary captain actually play?
Right. They brought her out at the office yesterday, and they signed the contract. They had it on TV.
26-9 is the reason why Rochester has the lead, and we'll bring that back here the first quarter coming up next.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the floor your Lady Sharks.
Back here live at the Blue Cross Arena, 26-9. Rochester with the lead over Philadelphia. Tariq Spence, Kevin Hillbrenner with you here today. And it's quite, you're really digging the 70s thing today.
Oh, they got Cheap Trick going on. I grew up with this stuff. This
Wow.
is awesome.
He has it. You know what's funny? Kevin is not taking off his wig. At least I played the role for the beginning.
You took it off.
Yeah, of course I took it off. Kevin is not taking off his wig.
I'm afraid what my hair looks like right now.
I think you really enjoy that thing. I think you really, you miss it, and you kind of like, yeah, I love it.
I might wear this out to lunch later.
I know. Gabe Freeman is fouled, hits the deck. Shot does not go. 4:12 left to go here in the game.
Johnson gave him a little bump here.
In the first quarter, I'm sorry.
First quarter.
Well, this would be the game if Philadelphia's offense doesn't show up.
You are
it'll be
you're correct.
Be a long day.
That is Russell Johnson with a foul, and Freeman to the line for the second time. He's 2 for 2.
First free throw by Freeman, in and out, no good.
Freeman with 14 points. He has scored the last 6 for the Razorsharks.
Coach Spahn and some of the players, I talked to them before the game about this Philly team, said that they were very physical the first time out up in Philadelphia. And Coach Spahn has a appreciation for Philly guys, says they're extremely tough guys. That three no good by Crouch. He wanted a foul, not going to get it. Latham going up the court, goes around Ullman, swings it over. Pull-up jumper is good from the outside by Russell Johnson. Tipped away, Latham got it, but Freeman, reverse layup. He is in the right place at the right time.
Freeman has scored 9 straight points for the Razorsharks.
Rochester home wide, Philadelphia in that darker sky blue. I can't call it blue. That three no good.
Royal blue?
Yeah, Royal.
Royal.
I guess Royal is darker.
Blue,
yeah,
it's Royal's darker. Baby is lighter.
It's blue, I guess. Let's just go with blue.
Yep.
With a touch of sky blue on the stripe.
So Helton's first basket.
Nearly stolen away. Stover hits the deck. Nearly takes out a ref. Save. Johnson thought about a three. It's tipped away. Crouch knocks it, but he gets it out of bounds before he can save it. And Coach Spahn says, hey, wait a minute. There's a lot of contact there. No foul.
You paraphrased very nicely.
Well, I mean, it is
for
TV.
Television.
Yeah.
And they're
I don't know why, but when I get on air, I try to G-rate it up,
You have to. Jerry Middleton's talking at the table. There may have been a clock issue. Yeah, there is.
The interesting thing about coaches that, you've noticed throughout the years is the fact they don't miss anything.
No.
Not one. The clock's not right. There's no foul call. There's something there. How many fouls? They're not holding any information. It's all in the feel of the game.
Well, he's got a terrific assistant that does a lot of the stuff. There's a trainer. He's got people doing stuff for him.
Stover.
All he's got to do is watch.
Over to help baseline. That's no good. In and out. Saved by Freeman, but just couldn't corral it in. He stepped out of bounds.
He even came over and talked to the stats guys about how many blocks Stover has. I think they said we have 3, and he says he's got at least 6. There's
going to be a pick right. They call it out as Johnson nearly got him.
Oh. Got a foul first before he stepped out. So Helton's going to get called here.
Anthony Stover will get a well-deserved rest. In comes Darren Moore for Rochester. And Stover just would not allow Philadelphia to go right down the lane. He blocked just about everything.
He's got that Phineas and Ferb haircut, does Stover.
You don't like it.
Huh?
You don't like it, do you?
No, I'd like his hair. That's what I'd like. I don't want this. No, I just saw Phineas and Ferb down in Orlando. I was like, that's perfect.
Oh.
It's all curly up top and nothing on the sides. 35. So Moore comes in and immediately commits a foul.
2:19 left to go here in this first quarter.
But what Philadelphia is doing defensively is they're fouling. I mean, they're challenging Rochester on the inside. Of course, if that goes on, Rochester just goes to the outside to Allman. But, that's got to be offensive.
No, they're calling a blocking foul on Darren Moore. And that means that Mr. Ford Bay will go to the free throw line.
And Robert Spahn is right in front of us. He walked out of your picture to the left. Here he's coming back. And He had a discussion with Clinton Beard, the referee out of Richmond, Indiana.
So Omar Ford Bay free throw is good. And he completes the three-point play. So Philadelphia is sticking around, still a double-digit deficit, but they are trying to make a game of it here today. Rochester off to a very fast start and a 13-point lead in this first quarter. Gabe Freeman, who just scored there, part of the reason why.
11 of the last 13 for Freeman.
Latham off the dribble, stops, tried to draw the foul, couldn't get the shot to go. Allman had it, lost it.
Corey got hit in the head.
Yeah, no foul call. Johnson tried to posterize Moore, tipped away. Philly comes away with it. Ford Bay, one-on-one with Helton on him, spins, pullback jumper, no good.
Yeah, he can't penetrate. Helton's got it outsizes him.
Swings it over. Crouch for three. That's no good. Rebounded, tipped. Helton saved it to Allman. Swings it around to Crouch. Drives right down the hole over to Freeman for three. That's no good. Rebounded Helton. His putback is good off glass.
Well, they got something out of it. It took a little while.
Well, a lot of offensive rebounds, and you get more opportunities to put those points on the board.
Yeah, and that's where the size comes into factor, the size differential. They're going to have a tough time getting rebounds. The flight.
At three, no good by Latham, and the defensive rebounds helping Rochester on the other end. Crouch lost it, got it back. Helton for three. That's good. Helton with that line drive three shot. No arc, but it goes down.
He's got 7 points now. That's his 5th straight point. One thing Philadelphia's also doing is running. They're running with the Razorsharks.
Nice putback by Latham. And Gabe Freeman thought about cross court over to Allman. Defense saw that, picked it up. He'll dribble it out. There's about a 10-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Gabe Freeman just waiting for it. Sizing up Johnson. Lost it. Picked up by Latham. Back the other way, Philadelphia. Ford Bay. Oh, wow. What an impressive play as Helton was trailing to try to block it. Couldn't get it.
Yeah, plenty of time on the clock. Didn't rush it, and probably should have waited a little bit because Rochester gets the last shot. The tip in for Helton off of the Crouch shot. There is no instant replay here.
Well, that shot they're going to count it. The refs are going to talk a bit about it. Philadelphia doesn't want it to go. Gabe Freeman and the Razorsharks do. As for now, it counts. 40-19. Rochester with the lead. We'll leave you with this. At the end of the first quarter, Gabe Freeman putting on quite a show as Jerice Crouch put it up, and Freeman will dip it in.
And today's winnings are going to Courtney's campaign. Now, ladies and gentlemen, and Courtney, please direct your attention to the video board as the Canandaigua Academy Band has a special message for Courtney. As we start our second quarter, possession is 2, Philadelphia.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Rochester Razorsharks broadcast network on ESPN3 in Seoul, the South. Rochester with a 40-19 lead over Philadelphia. That jumper no good. Gabe Freeman, who just left Sharp in the dust, has been off to a great start here in this first quarter. At 3, no good, but swinging around and out of bounds. And it will remain Rochester Razorsharks basketball.
If Philadelphia has any chance of winning this game, they need to get Charles Swiggett out of Alvernia University into the game. He's averaging 23.3 and was leading scorer against Rochester in their loss in Philly earlier in the year. But so far, he's got 4 points. His last one coming at the 9-minute mark of the first quarter.
Moore swings it back around. Freeman, great first quarter as we were talking about. Step back 3. We'll tell you how he feels today. And I thought that was a 3. They're calling it a 2.
Yep, they're calling it 2. It was Clint Beard on the far side, called it a 2.
Swiggett, they're going to need him today. Philadelphia working against Ullman. Backs him down, can't get the shot to go. Freeman tried to one-hand rebound it, had it poked away, but over to Randall. Swings it back over. That's a 3. That's good.
Exactly. I was going to say, no doubt about that one.
Gabe Freeman feels good today. He feels real good today.
24 points unofficially for Gabe Freeman.
Latham swings it over Johnson. Boone, Council, a little late to get over there. Thought about stealing it. Put back, no good by Wright. Put back again after the offensive rebound is good. Freeman, 4-3. No. Gabe Freeman. They're saying that he's laughing about it, going back down, saying, you feel it, don't you? Latham one-on-one with Randall. Blocked.
And how about Randall with a block?
Tried to steal it away from Wright. Latham for 3. That's no good. Rebound by Freeman out to Council. Council one-on-one. Pulls it back out. You got to follow 25. Council down low. Moore. Can't get it to go off the back of the iron.
Council looking for 2 assists there. Again, being unselfish as Allman was. Long range shot.
And Philly not getting those offensive rebounds, second shot opportunities. Freeman can't get that one to go. Upset with himself. Dives to try to steal it away and can't get it.
He is safe at second base.
Well, he's back up on defense now.
It's impressive.
Johnson, good from outside.
And Russell Johnson is the other one.
Well, Russell Johnson single-handedly keeping Philadelphia in this. They're going to need a lot more of him in this game. Make it closer than it is. Allman has it poked away, but picked up. 7 on the shot clock. He stops, pops for 3. That's no good. Tipped away. Freeman can't get to that one. 9:04 left to go here in this first half. Rochester Razorsharks 45-23 over Philly. And so Dele Coker and Fred Durr will come in. Well-deserved rest for Gabe Freeman.
Yeah, 24 for Freeman right now.
Corey Ullman also coming out. So Rochester with possession. Darren Moore working hard, gets it to go as he works in that paint.
First points for Moore. Philadelphia scored the last 4. Comfortable lead for Rochester, though.
Johnson's 3's no good. Rebounded. They need those. So we thought about it. Baseline jumper is no good. Rebounded by Moore. Keeps that ball high and away from Latham, trying to go for the steal. Back the other way comes the Razorsharks.
Buffalo's got 2 games this week. And there's Kyle Randall with the basket.
Right off glass and in for 2.
Buffalo's got 2 games this week, and they are in 3rd place right now in the Eastern Division with Philadelphia a half game back. No basket there. Whistle blew.
So stoppage and play, 8:14 left to go here first half.
And Darren Moore called for his 3rd personal foul.
Well, Moore and a timeout. We'll take one as well. Rochester almost near 50 points already. Still 8:14 left to go here in this first half. They lead over Philadelphia.
College offers 2- and 4-year programs, all differing at different campuses. Bryan-Trent College is the long-standing partner of the Razorsharks and the Don't Foul Out program. Urgent care now is the fastest way to get medical treatment. Skip the long wait at the emergency room and go straight to urgent care now. All right, Shark fans, time to get out your phone and take a picture of the video board. And you're going to Instagram, tweet, Facebook, any way you can get that picture out there to hashtag #GetCourtneyToEllen. Fans, take the pictures of the video board and tweet, Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook. Is there anything I'm missing? I'm an old guy. Help me here. Get those pictures out there, and we're going to get Courtney to Ellen.
Back here live at the Blue Cross Arena, Rochester Razorsharks, the premier basketball league game of the week. Some youngsters from Penfield in the house today. A lot of people coming out for this Saturday game. Rochester Razorsharks are 12-0 on the year, Kevin, and trying to make it 13-0 against Philadelphia today.
Philly coming in at just 2-5 on the year.
And they're calling a foul before that steal. And the third member of our broadcast, Coach Spawn,
I knew you were going to say that.
Picked up on our mics and said, "It's awfully late." Swig it. They are all over him. He gives it up. Baseline jumper is no good off the side of the rim. And they're going to say, Coker stepped out of bounds.
Coker stepped out?
Oh, wow.
I don't think he was anywhere near the line.
Well, he had the rebound and it was slipping out of his hands. He re-gripped it, and I guess his foot hit that baseline. It's a turnover.
Yeah, I was watching Justin Wright, number 30, come over and try and take the ball away, which he just got it stripped himself.
Yeah, he taken away. Randall skies through, can't get it over the rim, out of bounds, and it will remain Rochester Razorsharks basketball. So 7:45 left to go here in this first half. 49-23, Philadelphia's offense, being led by Russell Johnson. And they're going to need a whole lot more out of him today.
You know, we saw it when Buffalo came in. We saw it when Erie came in. You need 3 scorers.
Yeah.
You know, the opponent needs 3 scorers, and those 3 scorers need to have 25 or 30 points, which is easy in this league, or easier in this league than in, of course, college or the NBA.
McKinney's 3. Is that a 3? Nope, they're calling it a 2. They're calling it a 2. As he paused for a second there. And able to get that one down. So Chase from outside puts Rochester over the 50 mark.
I mean, it's almost automatic. If you don't get those 3 scores, you've got no shot at winning here. And that's a formula, not that Rochester tries to have, but you look at the numbers, you've got all the starters, just about all the starters in double figures of the top 3 doing 30 or 40 points. And let's take a look at McKinney.
A toe.
Yeah, he had his foot on the line.
It counts.
They got 3 different lines out there.
Swing it, lost it, gets it in the corner, gets it back. 6 on the shot clock. He's got to find somebody. He does. Jumper, corner, good. Good play there by Ford Bay. Philadelphia down by 26. Stolen away. Ford Bay off to the races. Randall, the only one that can stop him. Blocked! Fouled. Woohoo!
And fouled, I think, because he used his right hand. Love to see that again. Ford Bay with 7 points.
And Ford Bay will go to the free throw line here. You can see off to the races, the only one to catch him would be Randall, and he skies for it.
Well, maybe he got the left hand in there, which we couldn't really tell, but that's what the referee was seeing.
Fort Bay, first of two, goes down. Still 6:51 left to go, and Rochester's offense clicking here today. Philadelphia's got to pick it up.
Well, they're not going away. They look a little better than they did in the first quarter.
Absolutely. Knocked away, but picked up. Oh, just a little bit too much mustard there, but picked up by Randall in that corner.
And Coker got hit coming down. Justin Wright got him with a right elbow. So he'll go to the line.
Coker. Rochester Razorsharks, Dele Coker, Fred Durr, Chase McKinney, Kyle Randall, and Melvin Boone Council out on the court for Rochester.
This is Coker's first action against Philly. Did not play in that game earlier in the season over there.
Denzel Jackson out on the court with Justin Wright, Sharp, Ford Bay, and Swiggett.
So we got them both.
Razorsharks back on defense. Sharp, pull back, jumper. And the shot doesn't go, but a foul called on Randall. So Sharp will head to the free throw line.
That'll be his second one.
Kenny Sharp measuring up Randall for that one. Drew the contact.
They're having a little chat with Herb Teal in front of us. That's just to the left off your screen. There's Kyle Randall coming back in the picture.
Well, Randall just initiated the conversation. Coach Spawn picking it up from there. Nothing you can do about that call. It's all about the next one. Swang it. Corner. Ford Bay. Pull-up jumper. In and out, no good. Put back by Sharp. Right place, right time. Good play.
Yeah, it was a good play by Sharp because you could see when Ford Bay put it up, the ball was wobbling. Did not get a good shot up. Just in the vicinity. And a rare rebound on the other end.
Sharp with it. Stuck. Ford Bay now cross court to him. Durr defensively for Rochester. Draws a little contact and comes right back. Switches lanes. That Euro.
Travel.
That Euro step. You take 1/4 of a step after pulling that Euro move, they will call travel.
That was a nice move between three men.
53-29, Rochester with the lead over Buffalo. Thank you for those watching the Premier Basketball League Game of the Week on ESPN3.
The Rochester Young Black Professionals are having their third annual date night auction tonight at the Visual Studies Workshop. Ladies, 4 of our handsome players will be auctioned off. Gabe Freeman, Taryn Moore, Anthony Stover, and Corey Allman. Ladies, don't miss out tonight. As the Shark fans will see those signs, see those banners, and make some noise.
Welcome back here live at the Blue Cross Arena. 5:48 left to go here in this first half. The Razorsharks 53-29 over Philadelphia. Tariq Spence, Kevin Hale-Brenner with you here today. As the Rochester Razorsharks have a few things going. You'll see a 70s theme today. A lot of people wearing their wigs. A lot of people refusing to take off their wigs, including Kevin, who enjoys it. As you can see, he's in that corner right there. The guy with the big wig waving his hand right there. That's Kevin. Enjoying it. The Razorsharks enjoying this lead. Fred Durr with it, right wing. Heads baseline, knocked away, picked up by Philadelphia. Sharp with it, off to the races. Gives it up to Wright, and can he finish? He does.
Right with the second basket of the quarter, he opened the scoring for Philadelphia, which has been few and far between here in the second.
Jace McKinney swings it back out. Randall off the dribble, thought about it, looking for help, trying to find somebody. Gets it to Durr, 10 on the shot clock. Swings it back over McKinney. Jumper, no good, back of the iron, gets his own rebound, baseline, that's good.
Well, we're seeing the second unit in here for the Razorsharks is out of bounds on the far side. We're seeing the second unit in here. They're getting some good time, and this is the Rochester Razorsharks have the size and they've got the depth.
Yeah.
A lot of teams that come in here, they don't bring a full team. They're only missing one. Philly's only missing one, but you figure 5 of these players can come off and start this game and be very close to the same result.
Less than 5 left to go here in the first half. Rochester leading it by 24. Jumper no good. And they're going to say foul on, I think, McKinney.
Yeah, I would have thought Tyshawn McBride, the guard number 12 for Philadelphia, got called for the foul, but he was in fact fouled. Look at Denzel Jackson, 6'7". He has got to go about 250 or 260, if not more. He's got that left elbow wrapped up too. The shooting sleeve with the left elbow. He looks like a pro wrestler out there. Just waiting for him to throw a lariat or something.
Hey, listen, when you're in the paint, you're boxing out, and
that is it.
You know, it's all about body position and making sure you get that rebound.
Allen Iverson made those sleeves popular. You see a lot of people wearing them. And I've noticed that there's an elbow component to it, an elbow pad. And that's not a bad idea. Mess up your elbow, that's your game.
It may start with fashion, but it ends with safeties, usually. Randall being harassed by Sharp all the way down the court. Gets it down low. Coker, wild shot. He thought he was fouled, stole it away. Philadelphia, 4.5 left to go, trying to cut into this deficit. Swing it, jumper. That's no good. Rebounded by Coker. Back the other way.
They are covering him very well.
Durr, corner 3, no good. Rebounded by McBride. Back up the court comes Philadelphia. Council slowing him down.
Yeah, McBride said, okay, I'm not going to beat him.
Yeah.
And threw it back out.
Sharp, baseline, fade away. He worked for it and got it. Kenny Sharp.
Yeah. Sharp with 5 in the quarter. Fortunately for Philadelphia, he's a consistent scorer. That's the only one.
21-point lead. Foul. Chacos. Are they going to give him credit?
Yeah.
It looks like they will. And Randall ahead to the free throw line and try to complete the 3-point play. Look at this here. Randall driving. Now he's fouled and just backspin off the ball right off the backboard. Look at the backspin.
Not just fouled, but held at the waist.
Yeah. That, folks, is how you finish. He knew he was going to get fouled. He got grabbed, used the backboard, and the backspin. That's a lot of practice time for that. Results in now what is a 24-point lead for Rochester, down to 22. After Swigert makes that layup. Everything Philadelphia is getting, they are working for.
Yeah.
The Razorsharks are getting second and third opportunities. I haven't seen the rebound numbers, but at halftime we'll go over it. The offensive rebounds for Rochester, they've got to be out-rebounding Philadelphia offensively and defensively.
Yeah, well, Philadelphia has picked up a number of rebounds in the second quarter. They're playing better in the second quarter. They're scoring a bit more in the second. But for Swigert, that's only his first basket since the first. Not so many offensive rebounds in this first quarter, but in the second quarter. But look at Freeman, who had 20 points in the first.
Off the dribble, foul, and guys hit the deck. And Sharp will go to the free throw line. I think they're going to get Sheehan.
Yep, and they're calling more fouls this quarter as well. They really let them bang around quite a bit in the first, and I think maybe the referees figured we don't want to get this to get out of control, especially because there's such a big margin. They've blown their whistle quite a bit this quarter. And that's only Philadelphia. Well, Rochester is in the bonus, or Philadelphia's in the bonus. More than 5 fouls for Rochester. Philadelphia only whistled for 2 fouls.
Trying to cut this down to a 20-point deficit. And Sharp can't get it to go, upset with himself. As he goes back down the court, matches up against Randall with the ball. Pick set there by Coker. Randall harassed over to Sheehan. Sheehan swings it back around. Randall, that's a 2, and it's good. Sharp just driving to the hole. He is just driving to the hole.
Yep.
He's trying to draw the contact, get to that free throw line, keep Philadelphia around. Now, you would say a 20-point deficit is not really keeping somebody around. We still got a second half of basketball. You got to get your offense. Your number one offensive guy has not been out on the court performing well. And with a little less than 3 minutes left to go here in this first half, we'll be back with those free throws coming up next here on the Rochester Razorsharks Broadcast Network.
Fans, be sure to check out Rochester Sports Monthly, the official sports podcast of the Razorsharks, and all other 9 Rochester professional sports teams. Check them out at rocksportsnetwork.com, your home for Rochester sports. Maximum 10 is the officially proud sponsor of your ladies' shop. Shark fans, time to see your best dance moves. This is it. This is 70s version of Mexican. That's how it's done.
Welcome back live here at the Blue Cross Arena. 23-point lead for the Razorsharks. I honestly have never seen you have more fun in a game today. You're really enjoying this, Kevin.
I'm just reading Facebook, and someone said you should keep that wig on. You wear it well.
Oh, 70s here today. Courtney Wagner, we'll be talking with her at halftime. We're trying to get her on the Ellen Show. Apparently she would like to go on the show. She has cancer, been fighting brain cancer for 3.5 years. She came out, scored the first 2 points for the Rochester Razorsharks in the game. And Kevin will get a chance to talk with her, as they're not going to call the push-off. And the only thing that would have completed there is if Randall had made the shot. Coker puts it in for Rochester for 2. And Coach Spawn upset with the fact no foul call on Randall.
Yeah, because Kyle's had 2 already. Swig it traveled there.
Johnson, foul.
Nope.
They're going to stay here.
Yeah.
And, it's interesting in love. I talked to Kyle Randall before the game and a couple of the guards, and they said they're a very physical team. Much like Erie, they're very physical.
Yeah, he just bumped right into him. Number 11 did. Sharp, he just walked right into him. That was a foul.
Randall just pulled an old Jordan push-off move. You remember Jordan did it to Russell.
Yeah, no, he just got pushed.
Yeah, he pulled the old Jordan move right there.
Gabe Freeman's up talking to the official and talking to Kyle Randall. Got himself an assistant coach here. He's walking up and back.
Freeman, who we'll talk to in a minute before we go in for halftime with 2:25 left to go here in this first half. Rochester up by 21. Down low, Coker banging with right. King gets it to go. as Sheehan was there to try to mop it up if it was going to come back out.
Dele with 6 here, and the last 4 for the Razor Sharks.
Swing it, can't get it to go. McBride gets the rebound. His reverse layup is good. That was just too easy for him. He came in, flew in, took the rebound, and then reverse layup.
21 points is not a safe lead in this league. Oh.
Dele Coker, they're gonna. It's a late. Is it a late foul, and is it going to be on Coker?
Yeah, I think it's going to be on Coker unless they give. I don't think they'll call it right. Oh no, basket was good.
Wow, yeah, they called it on right.
No, yeah, no, Russell Johnson, 34.
Oh, Johnson gets it. But, you know, on that play, I thought it was a delayed foul on Coker because he moved that elbow right into the chest. And, nope, it was a foul the other way. So Dele Coker will head to the free throw line to try to complete the three-point play.
He scored the last 6 for the Razor Sharks here. Basket will be 7. He's got 8 on the game, 8 in the quarter, 8 in the game. Cleaning up a little bit of Russell Johnson's perspiration.
1:46 left to go here in this first half. And I don't know why it takes all the players to go over and stop it. To get that sweat off the floor. That was a good team effort,
though.
Yeah, everybody's kind of like, the quicker we get this done, the quicker we get out there.
Yeah, that was not an offensive foul on Coker.
Well, Wright is the one who hit the deck,
right.
And Johnson was the one who came over to help, and he got called with the foul.
Okay. Glad we saw that.
Coker.
A second time.
Completes the three-point play. So Rochester now up by 24. And if you're Philly, let's see if we can cut this down. A 3 would help, but a block 3 doesn't help. Coker was going out as a wide receiver open, but they didn't see him. Randall, pull-up jumper, no good off the front of the rim. Back the other way comes Philadelphia. Cross court. Ford Bay. No good. Rebounded Coker. Biggest guy out on the court getting the balls for Rochester. No second shot opportunities, Kevin, for Philadelphia.
No, first it was Stover, now Coker, and Randall breaks the 7-point scoring streak of Dele Coker. And Randall's got 9 points in the quarter as well as Coker.
26-point lead for Rochester. Swing it, can't get it to go. Rebound, Sheehan. Back the other way, off to the numbers. It's 3-on-2. Durr. Scoop layup, can't get it to go. Sheehan gets it. Floater, can't get it to go. Tip. Look at the rebound. Look at the putback. Can't get it. Boy, Philadelphia has got to get some rebounds.
Yep.
They are losing on the boards too many times.
Yeah, Ford Bay went up, committed the foul. So McKinney will go to the line for a pair here.
48 seconds left to go here in this first half. Rochester just adding to their lead. Not what Philadelphia wanted in these last 3 minutes or so.
I'm going to check my record book at halftime. 69 points has got to be close to a halftime record, or 70 points now. It's got to be close to a halftime record. So he's got them both.
Second free throw is good. For Philadelphia, Sharp with the basketball. Off the dribble, gets by Sheehan. The shot goes in, the foul. Great play by Kenny Sharp.
Sharp has got the touch today. He's been one of the bright spots for Philadelphia.
For the first half, it was first quarter, Russell Johnson. Second quarter, it's been Kenny Sharp. They're going to need a whole lot of that today to come back in this second half. Free throw, no good. Sharp gets the rebound. Trying to set it back up and get as many points. 6 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. That's blocked out of bounds as Sharp hits the deck. Hopefully he's okay. Slow to get up is Kenny Sharp for Philadelphia.
Nice block by Coker, but it was Sheehan with the body on him that caused him to put up such a wild shot. And Coker and Stover have been the twin towers, if you will.
Yeah, they have not let Philadelphia get comfortable in that paint at all, as you can see here on the replay. Back to live action. Swaggart pullback jumper baseline is no good. That's knocked out, I think kicked out of bounds by McKinney, and it will remain Philadelphia basketball.
How did that?
Well, he was going for the rebound.
I didn't see McKinney near it.
Yeah, and he, as he was coming down, his leg flew up. and it glanced off his leg out of bounds. 5 seconds. Offensive foul they're going to call on Sharp to try to separate himself from Randall. 4 seconds left to go here on the game clock. So Rochester has to be aware of this if they want to add some more points to their lead. Randall will get it. 2, 1, floater. Can't get it to go. That's the end of the first half. Rochester with the lead, 71-45. And we will get Kevin to speak with Gabe Freeman coming up in a matter of moments. So Gabe will talk with Kevin, and Kevin will talk with Gabe, and then Kevin will talk with Courtney Wagner in a matter of moments, and then we'll talk halftime stats after that. So we've got a lot coming up here at halftime to talk a bit about some of the things that are going on. And we will get Gabe Freeman in a minute, and Anthony Stover and Gabe Freeman are being held up by media. And so we'll get to them in a matter of moments as Kevin has to wait. And once Kevin is done with that, he'll get to talk to Courtney Wagner, who's here. And so here comes Gabe Freeman getting ready to talk with Kevin Hellbrenner, and he will join us right now.
All this media attention, Gabe Freeman. We're probably not used to it here, but a nice crowd here today. You were on fire. What'd you have for breakfast today? I need some.
Just a little sausage and bacon and eggs, the norm.
Bacon will do it. All right, I got you with 26 points on the game thus far. It seemed like the referees were burying their whistles in the first quarter, called a whole bunch in the second quarter. But it looks like a very physical game. Is that what it was in the first?
A little bit. We got it going in the first quarter. We scored 40 points, so I think the coach let us keep the ball rolling a little bit. We got off to a little sloppy start, but we tightened it up at the end.
I like the hair. Is that for 70s Day, or did you just do that?
Oh, no, this is Gabe Freeman every day.
Gabe Freeman. This is not me every day. Gabe Freeman. 26 in the first half. Thanks very much. All right. We'll go back to Tariq at the table.
If you don't know, Kevin, you got to ask somebody. I would have told you that for free. Rochester Razorsharks with a 71-45 lead over Philadelphia. Coming up in a matter of moments, Courtney Wagner will join Kevin Hellbrenner. We'll talk a little bit about what's going on today here at the Blue Cross Arena. Thank you for those watching on ESPN 3.
Saturday afternoon exhibition. This is Penfield Youth Basketball. Number 1, Gabby Curtis. Number 11, Emily Porta. Number 14, Olivia Creed. Number 10, Jackie Funk. Number 31, Caitlin Clemens. Number 3, Megan Kuzma. Number 12, Sandy Osowski. Number 13, Billy Salpa. Number 33, Bella Teal. Number 2, Maxine Tilkin. Number 30, Riley Wilkins. And number 41, Ellie Long. Ellie Young. Ladies and gentlemen, here at Penfield Youth Basketball.
Kevin Heilbronner back at halftime. Welcome to the Blue Cross Arena, where the Rochester Razorsharks lead the Philadelphia Flight 71-45. And I'm going wigless here on 70s Day, not because, for any special reason. We just couldn't get the shot. So with the wig on, Courtney Wagner is here, a senior at Canandaigua Academy. And this crowd, for the most part, is for you. They've come out to honor you today. How does this feel? You got signed to a one-day contract yesterday.
I was actually bragging about it at my basketball game yesterday.
And so you were able to come here, do the press conference, do the signing, and then you had a game.
Yeah.
And how long is the Canandaigua season going? You guys are coming towards sectionals, aren't you?
Yeah, we had our sectional game, first one yesterday, and unfortunately we lost.
Okay, so end of the season for you. Who'd you lose to?
We lost to, oh goodness, I can't remember.
Were they a higher seed or a lower seed?
I'm pretty sure they were a higher seed. We were pretty low.
Okay, well, your situation, stage 4 brain cancer, correct?
Yep.
Okay. When were you diagnosed with that?
September 11th in 2011.
2011. Okay. So, and from what I read, the doctors didn't think you'd be playing much basketball or soccer after that. Is that correct?
No, my prognosis was only 18 months to live.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And you've been working out too. Obviously, you're playing soccer, you're playing basketball, so that's got to help. Aside from making you exhausted.
Yeah, I actually didn't play basketball this year because I just was so tired a lot, and I lost a lot of weight of my muscle. So I didn't play, but I tried to go to every practice and every game and every team bonding as much as I could.
If you go into the Canandaigua gym, for some of our viewers who are near Canandaigua Academy, you've got I think there's a boys basketball banner. I know there's a girls volleyball banner. There's a girls basketball banner. And you've got your whole team on there. You're on there.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And you look at it and you say, all right, that girl's got no hair. There's something going on there. You've got to be an inspiration to your team. I mean, is this a situation where they dedicated the season to you, or how special is your team to you? Because these are probably girls you've been playing with for a while.
Yeah, there was 5 seniors, including myself, and we have been playing on the same travel teams and AAU teams since we were in 6th grade. So, but we've all been playing together since 3rd grade or 4th grade, I think it was, and so it was really hard yesterday that we lost when we were seniors, and it was just sad to know the season's over.
Now, you've got a lot of family here, no doubt a lot of friends here. The word is getting out. I even saw the William Smith soccer team. Are you related to any of them?
Well, I'm actually going to William Smith College next year to play soccer. So
okay. That is terrific. I used to work over there. It's a beautiful, beautiful campus. I know you've been there. And Canandaigua is so close. So let's talk about your experience here. You signed the contract yesterday, and we were very surprised. Of course, you're in the starting lineups today, but then you went out on the floor. Now, I imagine they said, look, we're going to get you the ball, you're going to score, we're going to give it back to the other team. But was it intimidating to walk out there with guys who were 6'4", 6'5", 6'7"?
No. I met some of them yesterday.
And here it is.
Yeah.
That's Anthony Stover.
It was so fun.
That was pretty impressive.
It was really awesome. I loved it.
Well, and then you had to go back down the other way.
Yeah.
But that's got to be, that's a terrific experience. Kids just do not get that experience. Now, what this is all building up to, and which is one reason we have that, is Courtney for Ellen. You're a big Ellen DeGeneres fan, apparently.
Oh, I love her.
And have you had any contact with the show yet? Because I know the goal is to get you on the show.
Not yet. We're still pushing all the hashtags online and everything.
And maybe they'll see this. They'll see this, and they'll see everybody here. So what happens after this? I know you're taking the jersey home, but is your one-day contract's going to be over soon? You going to be okay?
I don't know. I might get a little emotional.
Now, they didn't pay you. They can't pay you, right? Because you got to play college soccer. You don't want to be ineligible for that.
Right.
Right. So okay. So it's been a terrific day for you so far.
Yeah, everybody's been so great, and it's been fun. I'm not used to sitting by like this fast of play because I'm not trying to be a downer on the girls, but we're kind of slow and not that interesting to watch.
Well, look, it's professional basketball. There's not as much defense as there is here in high school, and there aren't the scores. The high school doesn't have the score, so it's going to be a very fast pace here. Last questions here. About your health. Are you able to go to school every day, or has it been a struggle?
I actually haven't been in school since I think November or October.
Okay, so you've been home.
Yeah, I'm just tired a lot, and so I do tutoring, and it works out. I have a lot of my credits already, so it's nice to not have to worry about them.
So it's safe to say that after today's game, you're going to go home and take a big nap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most likely.
Well, we are going to watch your progress. We are so happy to have you. Courtney Wagner from Canandaigua Academy, who is here with us. She got the one-day contract with the Razorsharks. The Razorsharks have rolled out the red carpet for her. She scored the first basket of the game. So you've got 2 points professionally or semi-professionally, and she's on her way to Hobart and William Smith or William Smith. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me. I've had a blast.
All right, we'll be back after this. Halftime continues at the Blue Cross Arena. The Rochester Razorsharks, a 71-45 lead over Philadelphia. We'll be back with the second half after this.
Attention to center court, ladies and gentlemen, the vice president of the Rochester Razorsharks, Eric Tonchi.
All right, we have a contest. A lot of people didn't see our Facebook, but we try to do fun things on our Facebook all the time. And this week, there was a separate party. As you can see, we have a lot of people dressed up. But there was a few people that dressed up. We have ugly disco tickets for you winners. And we also, Service Coffee is proud to give you a coffee maker from Coffee Maker. So the winner of that goes to this wonderful lady here. I will help you carry that out. There you go. All right. Thank you, Courtney. Can we hear it for Courtney? Standing applause for this wonderful woman. Let's all make our dream come true!
Ladies and gentlemen, our winner has received a Hockey's president, Mark Wall. Once again, congratulations to our winner, and the 3 girls from Buffalo Wild Wings going to the Ugly Disco. And your guys are dressed like Elvis. And so in the Bud Light is the official beer of the Shark Tank.
It's the music.
It's your favorite radio station. It's Kiss 106.7. Your radio makes you want to. We have a great melody. People know your song. It's on the radio. I love it when the beat goes. It's Elvis Duran and the Kiss Morning Show.
It's the way I get to you.
Without the radio,
We're just not here.
the biggest show, the biggest artists,
All in one place.
Rochester's Kiss 106.7.
I'll see you there.
Back here live at the Blue Cross Arena, 71-45. Rochester with the lead over Philadelphia. And as I said before, Rochester's getting great output offensively from Gabe Freeman. 26 points officially to lead the way for Rochester. 9 for Kyle Randall, 7 for Corey Allman, also 9 for Dele Coker. A lot of that in that second quarter. And Kenny Sharp leading the way for Philadelphia. He's got 13 points. But the battle is really on the boards, Kevin. I mean, the boards for the Razorsharks, total rebounds, 39, as opposed to Philadelphia's 25. There is that stat that we've been talking about before. The assists also for Rochester, because they're getting these offensive and defensive rebounds, are also blowing Philadelphia out of the water as well. So the Rochester Razorsharks, the stats don't lie, numbers don't lie, Kevin, and they have built themselves quite a lead that Philadelphia is going to have to eat away if they want to make this interesting.
Well, they didn't give up in the first half. Played a little bit better in the second half, did Philadelphia, but you know, as I said, a 21-point lead was not insurmountable. Now it's 26 going into the second half, so they've got a lot of catching up to do. And again, it is an important game for Philadelphia in terms of that third-place spot, which Buffalo now has.
Right, getting 2 Razorsharks to get in the air. Helton hit him on the hand and the ball, as that's the way this third quarter will start.
Corey Allman with 5 assists. Jerice Crouch quietly with 5 assists in that first half. He didn't score a point. And then Sheehan and Helton and Randall each with 1.
First free throw by Wright is good. No one's left their seats. Literally, there's been a lot going on at halftime interview that you had with Courtney Wagner. And there was dodgeball at halftime and girls basketball at halftime, and a lot going on here. So everybody enjoying themselves for the Premier Basketball League Game of the Week.
That's what it should be like every game here. It should be an event nonstop, always something going on.
Crouch didn't make a shot first half, starts off the third quarter with a big shot there.
He must have heard me. And just because you're not scoring doesn't mean you're not contributing, of course. Sharp looks like he may have gotten hit in the mouth. Yes,
yeah,
he did.
And he's upset he didn't get a call, but he plays on. Gabe Freeman with that 26 first half. Corey Allman can't get the three to go. Freeman with the rebound and putback. That is the story of the game, folks.
And
Rochester getting rebounds.
if you watch that penetration by Freeman, he was coming down in third gear. He made the pass to Allman, then put it into fourth to get under the hoop and set up that rebound. Hoping, of course, it would go in, but he was ready to be there, and he was.
That three, no good. Rebound back the other way. Gabe Freeman weaving through the defense, trying to set things up. Crouch lost the handle, got it back over the Freeman. Fourth, no, thought about a three. Behind the back pass from Stover to Helton, that's no good. Stover with the rebound.
And Allman was behind him. He may not have seen him. He was looking everywhere else.
Freeman, that three's no good. Draw a little contact. Helton with the rebound. Reverse shot. Wow.
It was a circus shot, wasn't it?
The Rochester rebounders today. They're getting second, third, and fourth opportunities, Kevin. You can't do that to a good team like Rochester.
No, Philadelphia took off down the floor for whatever reason.
Helton with the rebound, tips it to himself, brings it up the court himself. Lost it, tried to save it, jumped in the stands, and thought, might as well just turn this ball over.
He had four little girls from Penfield basketball in front of him. It's a good thing he jumped over
I'll just take the turnover.
steps.
Yeah. 9:45 left to go here in the third. Johnson thought about it, pulled it back, and then delivered. That's no good. Out of bounds. It will remain Philadelphia basketball.
So Sharp with 13 for the Flight, Swiggett with 6. That is just not going to get it done. And Johnson with 7. We were really looking for big outputs from Swiggett and Johnson today. Not over yet, but hasn't been a very strong game for Philadelphia. They are outsized here and outshot, out-rebounded.
Tipped away, lost off the fingertips for Freeman, and it results in 2 points for Swiggett.
That's first basket for first field goal, I should say, for the Flight here in the third quarter.
Crouch off the dribble. Nice. Scoop layup it in for 2.
And Jarice Crouch is the early scorer for the Razorsharks here with 4.
2 shots in a row for him.
This is triple doubles type of game here. I'm looking to see if anyone's close.
Freeman's got a few rebounds and obviously got the points. I don't know if he's got the assists in today's game.
No, he's got just about everything else, though.
Yeah, he doesn't have the assists, but he has the...
He's got 7 rebounds coming into the half.
Yeah, he's got plenty of time to get those. It's the assists that are hard. That's why triple doubles are that hard.
Yep.
Swaggart trailing play right, couldn't get it to go. Johnson and
jump.
Stover fighting for it.
Yeah, that's a ball that Johnson doesn't want to try and rip out of Stover's hands. Just jump.
Wright is upset with himself. He just thought he should have just jammed that through. And so it will be a jump ball between Johnson and Stover. 8:25 left to go here, third quarter. You can see there, Wright is, how could I have missed that?
He's got to be upset with that.
Yeah.
He's looking for a foul. I don't know why. He just missed the dunk.
Oh,
Helton
man.
shows him how it's done, right?
James Helton with a poster. And Philadelphia back on the other end has Johnson nail a 3. So Rochester and Philadelphia trade a few buckets there.
And it was a 30-point ball game right there. So
Corey Ullman's 3 off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Freeman. His putback is good. His baseline jumper, Gabe Freeman.
And Corey is 1 for 7. I hope he had a meal at halftime.
Hit that first 3 to start the game. It's been the Gabe Freeman show all day today. He's been all over the ball like a magnet.
So Allman got called for a foul. Thought it might be Helton.
But you were mentioning this earlier. You know, the Razor Sharks, they have a lot of scores. Freeman's doing it today. Crouch is a better scorer than he is normally in this game. He shows up here in the third. Corey Ullman is an unbelievable scorer.
And he's
not
got 7.
Yeah, so Rochester Razor Sharks have offensive guys. It's always one that seems to take the game over, and today seems to be that day for Gabe Freeman. Sharp can't get it to go. Johnson gets it back. Thought about measuring a 3. Gives it up to Sharp. And cut that off there with the likes of Stover and company. Trapped in that corner, foul called as Sharp couldn't get out of there, where Crouch and Freeman all over him.
So that's going to be on Freeman.
See here, look at this. Good defense, keep your hands live. Sharp just couldn't get out of there.
No, and Gabe's left hand was in there somewhere. Got hit, call for a foul.
Still 7:21 left to go here in this third quarter. Johnson, the inbounds. Swang it with it. He has not been able to get comfortable out here. Rochester all over him.
No, he does not like the Blue Cross Arena. He's got 8 points today.
Johnson drawing the contact from Freeman as he hits the deck. So Johnson getting what he needed out of that. A foul on Freeman gets him into trouble and gets to the free throw line, stops the clock. Everything Philadelphia wanted.
That's 4 fouls to 0, and I'm sure we're going to hear Robert Spahn mention something if it goes to 5-0.
Well, this is how Philadelphia can get back in this. Stop the clock, get some points back at the free throw line as Johnson makes the first one. See if we can cut into this lead.
Yeah, they definitely need to score when the clock is stopped.
Second free throw is good, so they got what they wanted out of that. A foul, especially on Freeman, who's having a great game today. They add a team foul. They get some points back. They slow the game down a little bit. They've got to get some more rebounds, though. They miss these rebounds, defensive and offensive. And then again, if Corey Ullman starts hitting those shots, there won't be any opportunity to get the rebound.
He'd love to get hot here in the third. So he's in double figures. 2 players in double figures for the Razor Sharks now.
Johnson's 3 is no good. A little over 6.5 left to go here in the third.
So 30 for Freeman, 10 for Ullman. And Helton's got 11, so 3 in double figures.
Cross midcourt. Down low Freeman. That is a great shot. Couldn't get it to go. Gets the rebound.
Look at that.
Another offensive one, and they're going to get Coach
Spahn.
We
call him for a technical.
Yeah, Coach Spahn is heated right now. Says that's ridiculous. I don't know what he's upset about.
Robert Spahn of the Orange, as you know.
Well, you know what's interesting? I find that Gabe Freeman, who's a very passionate player himself, is calming down his head coach.
Well,
which is kind of opposite.
Well, he may be coming over saying, look, it was a good call. But what he was also doing was putting his body in the way of Robert Spahn and Jerry Middleton, the referee, just trying to get in between them.
We had a lot of basketball left in this game, and, you know, I think Freeman is just making the point. As you said before, I know you're upset, but, you know, we've got the lead.
Yeah,
I want you to stick around.
Pick your battles.
Yeah.
Look at Corey Ullman.
As he starts to feel it a little bit, that baseline fallback jumper results in 2. Sharp the other way. Can't get it over that front rim. Stole